This is Danny Flexon here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined by and the new WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Dubois. Just before we started, you'll see this on a short on our channel later, but Daniel was just accosted by what seems to be his new #1 fan. What was it like having people just come up to you randomly on the street?
It's been happening for a while now, so I'm sort of used to it. But it's always great, to see the support from the people and the people just in general. They're the ones that give you the energy when you go in there to fight, and certain things people say to you, it's just all it takes is one word, and that's always good.
When did you get in from Miami, and how are you feeling?
Just the other day, I'm still a bit jet lagged, but yes, we're getting back into the old routine again.
And when did you get the belt?
Well, we're waiting for that one, aren't we? They're going to send it, and we'll get that pretty belt home.
Did you expect more from Trevor Bryan? You got him out of there, obviously, fourth round. Must be delighted with that. But did you expect it to go a bit longer?
I just know that once I go in there, my dad told me, just go in there and just beat him up. And just beat him up until he falls. Yeah, you know what I mean. I just just take him down and just beat him up every round it took, and I just get the pressure on him. It was a very important fight to win, so in my mind I just had to win.
And he was quite messy. He was trying to claim you quite a lot, drag you around in the clinches. Was that frustrating at all?
No. I just was in there. I'm a fighter. You see things and you work it out yourself, and I just saw that I've just got to keep the pressure on this guy. He don't like it, and it is what it is. I did what I had to do.
Now, we're used to seeing you win fights with that right hand, that massive right hand chopping shot. This one was with a left hook. How does that rank up there with the best finishes you've had?
Well, it was he didn't see it coming, and did the job, didn't it? One shot knockout. That's what I'm capable of, and I've just got to keep building, keep improving. This is not the finished article yet. There's more to come, and it's only going to get harder from here.
Is it a shot that you and Shane McGuigan have worked on a lot in the gym, that left hook?
You know what? It's just a moment, isn't it? Reactions, and I've got all the shots in the book. I think through my amateur career and everything that I've learned from other people, I've just got an array of punches, and it's every situation that you can pull it off, you got to do it.
Now, obviously, we saw you suffer that defeat a while ago now to Joe Joyce. You've since been with Shane McGuigan. You've gone from strength to strength. Do you think you're the complete fighter now, the finished article?
I think it will take a good fighter out of me to bring that part out of me. But yeah, we're getting closer. I've really been through all the levels I needed to. I'm learning all the lessons that I needed to, and we're just getting closer to the finishing article. This is the part of my career where I need to leave a legacy.
And Frank was saying earlier that he's aiming you towards the WBA super champion now, not so much the mandatory obligations for the regular belt. Is that going to be Alexander Usyk by the time you're ready for that fight, or is it going to be Anthony Joshua? They rematch obviously in August.
We don't know yet.
What's your prediction?
But I'd like to defend this belt. Defend it a few times, and just fight. Be a fighter and win this belt outright. Big fights, big money. This is what we're in the sport for. So I'd like to do that, but if that opportunity comes, then Joshua or Usyk, I'd love to fight one of them.
Who do you fancy out the two in their rematch?
I'd like Joshua to win. I'd love Joshua to win.
I think you'll win, though.
Usyk's a tough task, man. He's a great boxer. He's got really good skills. He could do it again, but as I said, I hope Joshua wins.
What did you make of Joshua taking on a new trainer or assistant trainer in Robert Garcia? Because we've seen what a new trainer's done for you.
Yeah, it's his choice. If he knows himself better. In this game, you've got to do what's right for you. Time will tell.
And we've also seen Joshua in the news moving over to DAZN in the UK now. You're obviously a BT Sport fighter. I'm sure they were delighted with your performance on Saturday night. Does that potentially make the fight easier or harder to make now Joshua's not with Sky?
Don't ask me. I don't know about contracts and all of that stuff. I'm a fighter. If it's up to Frank and all the businessmen to sit down, and the team, my dad and myself included, we just sit down and plan what's next, and make the best moves for us. now we got this belt. This is supposed to mean you have some power in this game, and a little bit of authority. And from here on now, I want to make sure that I'm in the right position, the right fights.
And you said earlier that you'd like Joshua to beat Usyk. Is that because you're thinking of yourself in a future domestic clash with Joshua?
Of course, yeah. Definitely. Joshua is it's a big draw. It's a big fight, big money. It's just what it is.
How much of a boost is it for you that you're so young compared to all the heavyweights currently at the top now? Usyk, Joshua, Fury. You're significantly younger than all of them.
I'm younger. I'm part of that next wave coming in. We can. These guys are getting on, so that's the advantage for me. And I've already been in there with Joe. I've learned from my mistakes. I'm a new man now, and it's time to be. I've moved on from that. I left that in the past, and now I'm a man of the future.
Now, although you're being aimed towards the super title, as Frank said, there is an eliminator for your belt coming up between Hughie Fury and Michael Hunter. What do you make of that fight?
Who wins, or?
Yeah, who wins, and how do you think it'll play out?
It's a good fight. I think Michael is a really tough fighter. Hughie's skillful. He hasn't got the biggest puncher, but he's a very skillful fighter. Michael he's just rough and rugged, isn't he? And I could see Michael winning, but it's still a good fight. They're talking about if that's the mandatory for the regular title. We'll see what happens then.
Fancy that one towards the end of the year?
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely, these options are available, and we make sure everything's right. But definitely.
You said to me earlier you're going to be out the gym for a little while now, well-deserved rest. How are you going to be celebrating your victory?
Whoa, I'm not doing none of this no more.
You love this. What are you like for?
I'm just going to, sit back, chill out, watch everyone get on with it. Caroline's fighting, I think, soon. Just take maybe go on holiday. Who knows? Yeah.
Where are you going to go? Where'd you fancy?
Back to the States.
Yes.
Back to the States, yeah. Yeah.
Great stuff, Daniel. Really appreciate it. Congratulations.
No,
Cheers.